Alright, I think I'm recording. Got a new studio here, new setup. Trying to test all this out here for the first time. Making sure that it's working the way I want it to work. I look like I'm doing okay so far. We'll find out on the back end. But what is up, everybody? My name is Ryan. We are back here. We're going to play a little bit of Magic. Just a brief overview. I've been playing this game only for about a year and a half. I'm a very casual fan. I go in and out of playing the game. And one of the things that I really enjoy about this game and about a lot of other games is the ability to try and play the game in a way that it isn't meant to be played and have you still win, you know? And for Magic, the big thing about this game and most other games like it is it's all based around control. The idea is to control the field and defeat your opponent in the most basic way of talking about it. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to put together a deck that takes control away from me, kind of leaves certain things up to chance, and then still try to win. It's a stupid idea. I don't think it's going to work. It shouldn't work. But I wanted to give it a try here today, and I wanted some video proof just in case this somehow goes right and I end up winning a few games with this. For bragging rights mostly. But I want to hop in here. I want to give it a try. I'm probably going to do this for maybe just about an hour today. Like I said, this I'm kind of using today as a test run. Both for stream itself, I'm using new streaming software than I did last time, and I only streamed 2 or 3 times prior, so this is still pretty new to me. But regardless of that, let's jump in here. I'm gonna find a random match. I think the deck I made was in Historic. Not that one, not that one. Let's see here. It is, oh, is it in Timeless maybe? Here we go. Let's start with this one. So the entire point of this deck, you'll see a little bit more as I play. I like to show and not tell. The point of a lot of these cards is to add random effects that I have little to no control over. It's also a reason why this deck is 4 different types of mana. You see here, I've got, 4 mentioned right here between these cards. And all of these cards, the entire point really is to add an element of surprise, to add an element that can help me or sometimes can even hurt me. This doesn't look like a great starting hand for me though, so I am gonna give it a quick mulligan and see if I get something a little bit better. Oof, that is not much better at all. That's part of also why I made this deck the way I did. I didn't make it a brawl deck. I made it in the standard format. And I could have just, picked a couple cards that have random effects and just stacked the deck with it. Had multiples of all of them. That's perfectly legal, but that's not what I wanted to do. I really wanted to try to make it so I only had one of whatever card I put in there to really kind of keep with the theme of chance and randomness and screwing myself over. I'm gonna have to mulligan one more time, I think, guys. Let's see. Okay, here we go. There's something I can do here. It's not much, but it's something. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep these. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of, oh boy, you and, oh man. I'm gonna want to heist. The problem with this deck too, I have so many high cost cards. I'm gonna have to, you know what, no, you. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with a swamp, and I am going to heist. See if I can get something that I can do. Okay. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this just because I'm gonna want to have something that I can put on the field here next turn if I can get away with it. I guess I could save it and return a permanent and then bring the creature out next turn. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with modifier 3 or less. Yeah, okay, that can be handy. That can be handy. So this deck seems like it wants to disrupt me. It wants to cancel and unsummon cards. It wants to do passive damage to me over my turns. So let's see what we can do about that. If they'll take their turn. That's kind of the downside to this sometimes, is that everyone wants to take their time, but this is one that I'm really hoping that I can get popping off here in a minute. The Outlaw's Merriment, I really love the random chance of creating one of those 3 different creatures. They just, what'd they do? What happened? They had a timer went down? That's not great. I'm just gonna put out another land, and I'm going to skip the rest of my turn. I don't want to put that out just yet. Oh, there we go. They're back. Well, they wandered away there for a few minutes at the start of the game. Ooh, what's their sleeve? Ooh, I like that. Not enough for me to let you win, but let's see. You've got 1 island here. You know what? Oh, can't play that. I need 1 more land. That was silly. Gonna make them discard a card here, and then they have the option of discarding an additional card. If they don't, then I get duplicate of a random card in their deck that I can use any type of mana to summon. So it's kind of, I like this as like a double-edged punch here, because let's see, what did they give me? Storm Chaser's Talent. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna collect myself a token. Don't know if I'll really care to use the next 2 layers of this, but having something on the field right now, I'm not mad at that at all. Instant and sorceries cost 1 less. Well, I don't like that, but I can start getting something on my field here. And I can choose to attack because you've got prowess. Do a quick little 2 damage to it. You're not going to want to sacrifice your Storm Chaser, your Storm Catch. I didn't think so. So at the beginning of my upkeep, one of these randomly will pop onto my field, which is great. Nice way to get you. You're new. Add X mana in any combination. Bum bum bum. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is I'm gonna wait for you to a counter or 2, then I'm gonna put it back in your hand. That seems like a decent way to try to deal with that. All right, let me get 1 life back. So this should kick in. Oh, that already kicked in. So I got a human cleric 2/1. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with that, because why not? Even if you block me, I'm gonna get some life back, because you do have lifelink. What you gonna do? I mean, why wouldn't you block me? I guess I could. Yeah, he could think I have something in my hand to screw him over. But I didn't, so I got a nice little 2 damage off. Alright, let's see, what do you got next? Building up here. Very nice. Or do we just play a combat tutorial? Yeah, that's one of the new ones. I haven't had a chance to get too much into the new Final Fantasy ones. That was rude, whatever you just did. What'd you do? That was mean. Didn't have to do that. Alright, good. I got another one of those back at least. Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to return to your hand. Unless you can stop me. Which would also be rude. Don't be rude. Hey, this is already working way better than it has any reason to work. These are all cards that have some different random effects, and I got really lucky by getting 2 different cards that I was able to get in your library. Mean. Mean and rude. So, yep, just return that back to my hand. Okay. Well, I can bring that up next turn. But it wouldn't do me a whole lot of good if I don't have anything in my hand. You're popping off. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put this out here. Put this out there. I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to attack with both of these. There's no reason not to. I've got another lifelink right here, and you're flying. So yeah, I'm going to pop off with both of these. So he can take out one or both. Okay, so that's take out one. Up to 17. And that would have been great if I had another creature in my hand to get some +1s, but at this point, I think it's better just to have something out on the Didn't like that. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? You're gonna do something. You're gonna do 2 damage to me. Oh, you're 3 damage. Okay, thank you. Alright, so this is how they're gonna burn him. Deals 1 damage to any target. Oh, here we go. Get rid of you at least. Not mad at that one bit. Okay, that does enter tapped. I'm just gonna keep you... Yeah, I'm gonna keep you around to block. I need to start mitigating some of this damage. It seems like his turns every time where he's gonna try and wipe my field of creatures, so, and, buff his wizard here with non-creature spells. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna have to block this. Okay, trample and haste. Not bad, not bad. Okay, but now we can do this. Fireball deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Roll a d20. Okay, so it's an instant. So, ooh, man. That doesn't help me a whole lot right now. What I can do is I can try and use this next turn. Yeah, I'm not going to play this right now. I'm going to wait for his next turn, unless he is able to get rid of my token. He's going to attack with his wizard. Oh, there we go. There's that. Oh, crud. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to have to do it. Nope, he's got me either way. 5, 6, yep, he's got me. I think that's game. That went way better than I anticipated already on game 1. Did I have fun this match? You know what? I did have fun, Arena. Thank you for asking. All right. Oh, and I got some money. Awesome. Let's give that another go. but I'll actually, because I think I kind of meant to show this off a little bit at the start of the stream, and I just got a little bit ahead of myself. So, a lot of the cards in here, you know, again, the whole theme is to introduce randomness, to introduce effects that I don't necessarily have direct control over. And so that's why I have some things in here that will do heist. There's a lot of things in here that involve coin flips or dice rolls for random effects. You know, reap the past, return X cards at random from your graveyard to your hand. You know, some of it is putting some of the onus on my opponent. My opponent gets to, you know, choose the effect of a card. A lot of the bigger, better cards, of course, have some higher mana cost, and it's a little bit tougher to get some of them out. This is a 4 mana type coverage deck. I had considered very, very briefly when I was making this to only have dual land, non-basic lands in here, but that seemed like a level of self-sabotage that I just wasn't willing to commit to just yet. If this goes super well, then maybe I'll come back again and I'll do something similar. I'll tweak it and I will just add some of those, but I don't hate myself that much yet. So let's jump back into it. And again, I'm pleasantly surprised by how well that first round went and how I just didn't automatically die on round 4. That's more than I could have expected at this point. So let's give her another go. Okay, what do we got? All right, this can be handy. I can get that out soon. I can get that out soon. All right. All right, I've got a couple cards that I can work with here. I've got my swamp. We're going to take it. I think, unfortunately, I go second, which isn't the best. Oh, here we go. Probably my single favorite card of this deck is the Crystalline Giant. It gets a random effect, or a random counter of a random effect every single turn. And it's just super cool. It adds so much, you know, variation and possibility to the deck. I'm a big fan. All right, what do you got? Oh, another one of these. Okay. So what I'm gonna do about that, I think, is I'm first gonna get something out that can do some damage. You've got your mana capped. You can't block me, but you can unsummon me if he's got something like that in his hand. This would be great because I get a copy of Sanguine Bond into the top 15 cards of my library. Oh. Or you can just steal it. Or you can just steal it. That's also something that I absolutely did not see coming. Let's get my giant. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. X and less. So this is your thing. Gain control of the... Okay. Wow. That's a really rude deck. There's a reason why everyone hates blue players. And this is it. This is it right here. Let's see if I can get you to discard something. Interesting. Well, this is about how I expected the first one to go. I'm just getting completely crushed. I think this is already game, but let's play it out. Let's have you destroy one of those creatures for me. Pick your least favorite, or just do that too. Just completely screw me over all the way, top to bottom. Yeah, no, go ahead, take your time. Oh boy, guys. Yep, I think even with most of my other decks, like I would need to have something to counter these sorcery spells, because this seems to be all about taking whatever I have on the field and kicking my butt with it before I can set up any kind of actual defense of my own. I respect it, but I'm still mad at it. And this truly doesn't really matter, but let's go ahead and let's make some tokens. Go down swinging. Unless you're gonna stop this too, though, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Just don't disappoint, do you? Well, I'm gonna block this one because, and that's gonna make me feel like I stood up for something at the end of this game. What a mess. What a mess. But that's okay. Let's jump back in. Give her another go. Alright, what do we got? This has been popping up a lot. Okay, I could use that on turn 2. I could possibly use that on turn 3 if I need to. Okay, I can get the Palantir out. That is gonna do me no good for a while. Let's chance it. See what we can do. Definitely like that. Oh. Well, that doesn't count. That's cheap. You didn't like your card, so you blew up. That was even a not awful hand that I could have started with. I don't deserve that. Don't do things. Let's see. Surely there's a way that I can pull something out of my hat here, and I can win one of these games legitimately. I believe I can. Okay. Feels an on-end card at random. Okay. That's not great. That's not great. That's all right. Really? Okay. So I'm starting with the ability to only cast one creature, but it's got 4. You know what? Rolling the dice. That's the whole point, right? Let's give her a go. Okay, so you're gonna gain life. Oh, thank God. Alright, that's gonna help. Get you out. Random card's gonna cost 1 more to cast for you. What's that? Dazzling Angel. Alright, so you are gonna be, looks like probably a mono white life gain deck. That tracks. Take your tokens. Very good, very good. Let's see. You could just block with that and knock me out. So I think I'm just going to attack with 1. Not a lot of damage, but I don't love this effect. It's not great until, you know, a little bit later in the game. Not going to do me a whole lot of good right off the bat. I have a deck very similar to this. I know what you're doing. You're getting all your tokens out. Nope, you go right ahead. I'll take that 1 point. They're gonna duplicate. Yep. If I can't stop it, I just get bulldozed. Oh, I'm really wishing I had a swamp right now. So I'm just gonna attack with you. Yeah. This isn't looking good. Yeah, you gonna do all 4? That would make sense. That way you knock me out of the equation. I only take out 1. Ooh, yikes. Well, not looking good, guys. It's almost like having a game plan is better than relying on chance. I am just mana screwed right now. Oh, boy. Oof. Looking rough. Looking rough. At least I get to see all these kitties and all these angels out here. Who doesn't love a nice kitty? Yeah, you do that. You do your thing. Yep. You know what? Now's my time. Now's my time to defend myself. Don't let anybody say I didn't put up a fight. Or like, you know, flailing limply on the floor, but we all work with... There you are! Oh, only about 4 times too late. Well, which one of these 2 nearly death things am I going to put out here? Let's do you. I'm gonna lose next turn anyway, but we can at least give her a go. Yeah, isn't that nice for you? Let's do good. You don't want to do that. That's it. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna block one of you. And we get a whopping 1 life back. Come on. You've still got this. Like I'm not walking away. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna turn this around next turn, buddy. Uh-huh. There you... Oh, yeah. That's gonna get you. That's gonna get you, alright. About to gain so much hit points and just kick your butt. Yeah, 1 for the road. Take that. Don't say I didn't hit you. Bring it on. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna stop that whole 2 damage. That's gonna save me. Well, that was fun. It's starting to look like the very first match was maybe the best that we're gonna do today. Oh man, I would love for something to be able to pop off with this deck. Like it's got the ability to be good, but again, that's kind of the entire point, is that it's so much of it's out of my hands, and just having that having 4 mana and trying not to get killed in the first few rounds, gonna make it tough. Y'all been jumping into the Final Fantasy set yet? I know everyone is super pissed about the Jumbo Cactuar. You probably saw when I opened up my deck list. I screwed around with that a little bit just for fun. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. That's going to cause a lot of problems, I think. Alright, what do we got? So, red and white and black, and white. Okay. This could be good if I can get that out early. That's like the only thing I can get out early, though. I've got the mana for it. I'm gonna roll the dice. Let's keep going. It's not great, but it's also not awful. So that I'm actually gonna be able to put in. Oh, that was stupid. I should have done this one first. Still gonna have to wait. Ayara's Oathsworn. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's not my favorite. Alright, let's do this. Get my Poltergeist out here. Let's see if you can do something, which you shouldn't. Until it gets on the field. Oh, you're thinking about something. Don't be a dick. Please, he's brand new. It's a baby. Don't hurt my baby. Don't hurt my baby! You're rude. You're a rude person. You killed my baby. What's that going on here? Oh, so you're black and white. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see here. I'll throw another planes out here and I can do... Okay, this is fun. So this would be great normally, but you've got Menace on here. So having something just as a blocker for one isn't going to do me a lot of good. So I'm going to cast the Lena. How are you going to destroy this one? Going great, guys. It's going super awesome over here. I'm having a great time. This was an awesome idea. I'm really proud of myself and my ingenuity. So much fun. Alright, what do we got? Alright, I could have done a force and done that. Don't really need it. Let's get something on the board so I can at least block your token. Unless you're going to find a way to destroy this too. Good news is, at least this is going back to your hand next turn, but then it's going to come right back out. Or does it go on your next turn? Does it go right now? Then if it has exactly 4 counters, search your library for a card, put it into your hand. Oh, I misread that. Okay. You stay on the field, and we just continue to get screwed. That's cool. I love the card. Alright. Well, I think this is it. I'm gonna try a Hail Mary. And hunt for a non-land card that I can use. I mean, this is great and all, but it's not gonna do me a whole lot of good at this point. I'm pretty well done for. Might as well do that. Yeah, you're gonna get rid of my token here anyway. Nope. Just gonna sit back. Let this happen. You're gonna use this. It's gonna get rid of it, and then you're just gonna eat my lunch. Come on, do what you're gonna. Oh, you're not even gonna bother. Well, then I am at least gonna. I'm gonna block some of it. Big boy. Bum 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 bum. Wow. That's it there. Okay. I think next time I'm gonna mulligan. So that's what, 3 times in a row I've had a hand and I said, it's not good, but it's not bad either. I'm gonna roll with it, and then I just get curb stomped. So next time I'm actually going to try and make it a little bit better. Alright, what do we got? A bunch of land. You again. Okay. Alright, you know what? Something I can start with. I've got 2 that I can do here. And really all I need is a forest. And I can work on bringing that guy out. I'm going to give it a try. I know what I just said. I don't think this is awful. I really don't. Give me 1 life right off the bat. No, I need it. That can be handy a little bit later on. Alright, here we go. Seem to be getting a lot of the same cards over these last few games. I was hoping I'd have a little bit more variety to show off, but let's get you out on the field. Cause something in your hand to get +1. What was that? Oh, okay, you're gonna be a goblin deck. That is really just a sacrificial card, but forces the opponent to discard a card at random. Not awful. I can use it as a kamikaze. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I do this. Get my cat out here. Unless you have an instant to blow up this guy, I'm going to attack you. Okay. Alright, so next turn what I'm going to try to do, I think, get my poltergeist out here. This creature gets 1/0 until end of turn. Good for you. Get this out here, and then whenever this creature attacks. So I don't need to do damage. I just need to attack with poltergeist. And you can't really damage me. So I'm gonna attack you with both of these. So now you're probably gonna buff this guy up, aren't you? Or you're gonna rely on having an extra mountain on the side to give him a +1 until the end of turn. Okay. Answer that question. Alright, so I'm definitely going to attack here. Even though he's gonna die. And that's okay, because I can heist something from the library. I can start getting more tokens out here pretty soon, and then the turn after that I can heist again. So do that. I'm absolutely going to attack with at least these 2, because you're not going to... Well, if you do block him, then hey, that works for me. If not, then 1 more damage. What do I want to get? Flying haste... No, that's too pricey. Alright, I'm just going to have to grab that. That's not awesome, but 2 free tokens. Didn't get a whole lot of use out of you, but didn't expect much. Okay, awesome. Strength, we can use that. Let's get a heist out here. See if I can get something else out of you. Raid bombardment. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go. I like that. This I can use to my advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my cat. Absolutely I am. And with you, because why not? So now that's gonna be a big pain in the butt when you use that on me, but I can at least mess with you a little bit in the meantime. That was smart. Ooh, okay, good. Yeah, that could have been rough. Another creature could enter. That creature gets +2. Oh, I hate that. Deals 1 damage to any target. It's going to be you. All right. So I'm definitely going to do my Goblin Gathering, I think. That can be fun later. Sacrifice this land, return a creature at random from my graveyard to my hand. And right now I'm going to get a couple more tokens. And I'm going to sit this one out, actually. You're going to be coming at me in force here pretty soon. And if you pop this off, which I think you might, I'm going to want to block some of your attacks. Alright, that's absolutely a trap. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do... You're going to make that a 1, and that's okay. Do that. There we go. I feel fine about that. What else are you gonna do? Oh. A little uninspired, but alright. Get a little more for me. Why didn't you open with that? Okay, that's just until end of turn, right? Yeah, that was silly. You should have done that first. Would have been in much worse shape. Well, I can't play anything here, so I am absolutely going to take advantage of this. Get a creature at random, back in my hand, kitty cat. Come on, there we go. Get you back out there. And this isn't going to do much, so I'm going to attack just to get a little bit of damage on the board. Worth losing one of your tokens. Okay. Was it indestructible too? Oh, first strike. Ah. See, that's what you should have done last time. That was the smart play. Oh, can't be blocked. Okay. Absolutely gonna block both of these. Even though you won't discard a card, but I will get rid of you. Absolutely gonna get rid of you and you. Let's see how that plays out. Multiple times. That's it's a pretty good play. Not mad at it. Here we go. Something I can play. Awesome. What's that gonna do for me? You know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack with that to get. Actually, no. No, because they'll knock me out with the Nest Robber and the 2 tokens. Gonna leave that. You're more valuable as a defender. Really? Nothing? Alright. Well, thank you. We will get my Lightfoot Rogue out here. So whenever my Lightfoot Rogue attacks, roll a dice, an effect happens. What do we get here? We got Lifelink and Death Touch. That's a pretty awesome combination. I think same here. I think no attacks. I'm gonna wait to kind of build up my defense here. This will be handy to attack with, I think. Oh, actually no, because you could run at me with all of those, but I would take some pieces out. You're waiting for some big card. That's what you're doing. You're biding your time. I hate that I can't do anything with any of these yet. So I'm just gonna wait. Come on, flying. Come on, flying. Ugh. If I had flying, I would be in a good spot. But no, I can't. I don't want to risk getting rid of too many just yet, because you're gonna pop off and you're gonna get a bunch of different tokens here. I want to be able to defend. Okay, so you're gonna make that unblockable. That's fine. I got 2. I can probably attack with these guys next turn. Ooh, 1 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that to you. Get you out of here. Still nothing. Alright, so yep, I think... Come on, flying, flying, flying. Crud. Vigilance, that's great, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with these 2. Do a little damage, get a little life back. Yeah, not gonna knock out anything of yours, but gonna help me out a little bit on the back end. Okay, that stacks, and that's a problem. And that's pretty easy. I'm definitely gonna do that. So unless you got like a trample card out there. Yeah, that was a sacrifice. 1 damage to any target. Yep, gotta be you. That's actually doing work. Okay. Okay, here we go. Cinderheart Giant. When this creature dies, it does 7 damage to a creature an opponent controls, chosen at random. And he's just a big, bulky, beefy boy. Please let this go. Come on, flying. Thank you. Alright, I can do something. I feel way better about my life right now. I think this is going to work out a lot better. Fair. Very fair. Not even mad. I'm well within your right. Oh, you. I hate that. I hate that so much. Just play the game out. Play the game out. You could have come back. I don't know what you had. You could have pulled 2 of your different goblin gatherings and thrown, like, come on. Oh, that breaks my heart. That just sucks. Not how I want to win. All right, guys, I think we got time for one more. One more. Let's see if I can actually win a game all the way through the end, where they don't auto quit or get salty halfway through and forfeit. Man, I was doing so good too. I could not wait to attack with that Cinderheart. Feel wrong. Feel cheated. Alright, what do we got? Alright, got 3 lands and not a lot I can do. Alright, gonna mulligan that big time. I've got mountains and I've got plains and I've got... Ooh, okay, something I can do. Something I can do with a mountain. That's 4 turns in. I have to wait for... Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta mulligan one more time. And that's somehow worse. That is somehow worse. Alright, I made this grave. I'm gonna lie in it. Hello, kind sir. Madam, excuse me. We're about to eat my legs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alright, let's see. Okay. If I could get a swamp, I'd be a happy camper. Something even, because I'm gonna have to play one of these. Creature gets 2/2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. Interesting. Happens. Okay. All right. All right. So at least I'm going to be able to play something next turn. Or will. Ooh. Land card from your hand into. Okay. Nice. I like that. That makes sense. You do that. This off, and let's get my ogre. So whenever my ogre deals damage, the player discards a card at random. If they do, they draw a card. So let's see. We're just taking a look at that. What do you got for it? You have 200. I don't like you. Already not a fan. So you are just going to ramp up here. And then you're going to crush me pretty soon. Unless I can do something about it, aren't you? Oh! Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, well that is going to let me... Alright, that is going to let me get a swamp. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I don't like you destroying my lands. Sacrifice a land, search your library for a land card. This creature's 2/2 as long as there are 3 or 1. I see your shtick. So you're going to sacrifice your own lands. I suppose you could use those lands just to get stronger cards, though. Keep going, yes. Alright, what do I want to do about that? What do I want to do about that? I'm going to do this about that. And discard a card. Choose if you want to give me one or not. You don't. Oh, you want to give me another land? That's very nice of you. No, that's gonna work just fine for me, actually. Thank you very much. And you know what? I should have brought her out. But I definitely wanted to make sure you got rid of something.
Every story is an opportunity for new data.
Spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause you to discard its opponents. Choose a non-land card by its name then revealed. Okay.
To the library.
Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Might have mucked up. I'd have mucked up by not putting Delina. And I could have attacked with her. I'm gonna try that now, since you're gonna let me. Unless you're not gonna let me, you do have an island over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on that in my turn. Okay, what are you gonna do now? Search your library for a land card. Okay, pick one. There you go. Alright, what do we got next? Got another one of those? So if I can attack with her next turn, I can create a tapped and attacking token. It's a copy of a creature. And if I get a high enough roll, then that happens again. So I can get like multiple attacking
I know I noted
copies
this somewhere.
of a creature. That can be awesome. The problem is when I attack, absolutely I get blocked and it's gonna kill Alina. So I just gotta make sure it's, hope that it's worth it. Hope I get a roll high enough that it justifies taking that plunge. Otherwise I'm just absolutely doomed. Let's see. You up next turn. Alright, this is all I can do, but you are somebody. So I'm absolutely going to attack. Attack. You here, and you here. Let's divide and conquer a little bit. Let's try this. Okay. Definitely gonna attack you again. Roll again. Alright. There we go. So now I've got some multiple attacks here. She can squash them really easily. Unfortunately. Hoping for at least one or two more rolls. There we go. I got something. Not much. That might be the end of that, because... Let's see, next turn I can play... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Let me see. What do I want? Do I want... Alright, I've got those. I'm gonna have to get another swamp. Let me get me a swamp. Oh, it's like anyway, a swamp or an island. Reading is fun. Alright. You may... Okay, exile the... What was that? Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana costs. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, beans. Oh, man. I don't love that. I don't love that at all. I can, I think, play this next turn and destroy Golos. Just so they can't do that again. I feel like that still screws me. No matter what. Man, I really wish the last game had just gone to the end and the guy didn't crash out at the end. Oh well, that's okay. I can just say, yeah, this is a test, you know, test stream. This is the beta version of this character or something. But honestly, it's unfortunately working as intended. It's hard to get things out there, and yeah, And now I find myself set up with this. Not great. Not a great spot to be in. Oh yeah, you just do that again, because you didn't get enough out of it the first time. Good. It's good for you. Proud of you. That hits me every time. That just takes up the entire screen. Do what you're gonna do. Come on. You're already like guaranteed to win next turn. I get that you don't know that, but it's a pretty done deal, my friend. Oh, you all have haste. Never mind. It's a done deal right now. I'm gonna get one of you. Well played. Good job. You absolutely crushed me. But yeah, that's this deck. I wanted to make a deck that really was again had a bunch of random effects to try to make it work. Definitely, you know, something I just threw together kind of for fun. I might try to make it a brawl deck, but I think I'd have a really hard time finding the right commander. But if anyone has any ideas, please put it in the comments. Any cards that you didn't see in that deck that you think should have been added, let me know. I'm definitely up for trying that again sometime, you know, given a few different tweaks. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for popping in, showing up, bearing with me while I got this test